Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about triggers. What are triggers? Well, those are situations in which we are going along during our day, just doing our thing, and all of a sudden someone says something or something happens, and we just go into a completely different space. It's like we get triggered by something or someone, and it just sends us off into almost like an uncontrolled um, rage, or it could be a sense of sadness or a sense of frustration, or it's just like we no longer have control over our emotions. We just really are reacting and feeling completely out of control of our emotions. And so, what are triggers and why do they affect us? Well, triggers are basically where something happens that touches on something really old inside of us. And a lot of times we don't realize that. A lot of times what happens is somebody does something or says something that we think is just completely unacceptable. And we just get completely broadsided by this thing. And it's, if you really look at it, it seems like the reaction that we have to it is much bigger than it actually needs to be, but we can really justify why we were triggered so much. And I mean, usually these things are things that other people have done that really, might not be the best thing that a person's ever done. People may treat us very unfairly. They may um, say things that are very rude to us. They may demean us. They may um, do lots of things that they shouldn't be doing. But the real key here is that whatever they did has affected us in a huge way. And that is where we feel powerless. So triggers sometimes make us feel powerless because we feel like somebody or something outside of us is doing something that we need to stop them from doing in order to be okay. But what is really going on is that it has touched something deep within us that has not been healed. And we can spend our time trying to control the world outside of us. But as you know, that is something that's really hard to do. And it's very frustrating and it can cause us a lot of pain. We can spend our entire lives doing that, and it still doesn't necessarily change the situation. If we want to have more power, we can take a look at what it is inside of us that has been triggered, find the root cause or the source of that. And when we get there, we can heal that. And when we do, that same thing can happen to us 6 months later, and it does not trigger us at all. So when we have things happen in our lives that really upset us, it is an opportunity for us to learn more about ourselves, to grow, and to find parts of ourselves that haven't been healed. And this is a great opportunity for us to move forward in our lives in amazing ways. Because a lot of times, what will happen is we will draw things to us because there is a part of us that wants to heal. And so we will keep interacting. I don't know if you've ever heard of people who keep having the same relationship over and over again, just different people, or people who have the same money situation happen over and over again, but just different circumstances. And these are because there are things from our past, they're blocks from our past that haven't been healed. And life keeps giving us an opportunity to look at it and to heal it. And that's what triggers do, is they give us clues as to what needs to be healed. And so, like, for instance, let's say that there is a person at work that is a real arrogant person. And for some people, this person really gets under their skin. But for other people, they just kind of shake it off and know, oh, well, that's so and so, and, who cares? Well, what happens is the people who it doesn't really get under their skin are people who aren't triggered by arrogant people. They haven't had experiences in their past where arrogant people have controlled them or done something rude to them, or they have felt less than that arrogant person or something like that. But the people excuse me, the people who get triggered are ones who have had experiences in the past that are wounds that have not been healed. And this is an amazing thing. It's an amazing gift and opportunity to find those places in your life and to heal them. And it's not that hard to do. But what happens is we spend so much time focusing on the other person, trying to change them, complaining, getting upset, thinking we have no way to change it, thinking we're just stuck. Maybe we might quit that job and go to another job just to find another arrogant person right in front of us. So it's it's a choice that we have, but it's a very powerful choice. And we're not wrong for reacting to our triggers. We're not wrong for having triggers because every single human has different triggers. What may trigger me doesn't trigger you. What triggers you doesn't trigger me or someone else. It's all different, but it is very real and it is very personal. And so just know that with triggers, we have the opportunity to heal. And I can talk more about healing triggers in future videos, which I probably will do. Let me know if you'd be interested in learning more. And please comment and like and subscribe to my videos. And thank you for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.